Yo, what's up? Ogechi Aghaji here, aka Oaghaji, and it's time for another review. Now, before I begin, just want to let y'all know, like I usually do, that if y'all hear any background noises and all that and music, that is my family. So, yeah, my younger cousin is just setting up her room and all that stuff. So, yeah, with that out of the way, let's begin. Now, today's review is going to be on the sequel to the 1974 Japanese martial arts film classic Gekkitotsu Satsujinken, aka The Street Fighter, and that is Satsujinken 2, aka Return of the Street Fighter. And as y'all know, it stars the late, great Shinichi Chiba, aka Sonny Chiba. As y'all can see, I'm using the Shout Factory Street Fighter collection, you know what I'm saying, which is a Blu-ray collection which collects all three films. So, yeah. So, yeah, it also has Masafumi Suzuki, Masashi Ishibashi, and a couple other casts, you know what I'm saying. Some you might be familiar with if you watch, like, say, the Karate film trilogy starring Tadashi Yamashita, which is something that I will do reviews on later on in the future. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. And I'm going to read this quick little synopsis from this Blu-ray. So bear with me, and I'm going to combine that with my off-the-cuff brief synopsis of the plot. So yeah. Now, in Satsujinken 2, Takuma Tsurugi is hired by the mob to kill two informants, but when he realizes one is an old friend, he refuses, and now he is the one being hunted. Yeah, that's the brief synopsis of the plot right there. But yeah, which I will get. Oh, what I wanted to say is that that's like the brief synopsis of it because, you know, spoilers, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the story, you know, I like the fact the story is a continuation of the first one, you know what I'm saying? Even though Takuma Tsurugi is still the morally gray, amoral mercenary, he does have a sense of honor since, you know, the one he's trying to kill in question is the karate master that he faced in the first film, which is played gratefully by the late great Masafumi Suzuki. Rest in peace, the OG. Yeah, the story is pretty cool here, you know. Tsurugi, even though he's this ruthless mercenary, he does have this sense of honor, which, you know, again, which is a breath of fresh air from a lot of the main heroes in a lot of the martial arts films, a lot of these Asian martial arts films from Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, etc. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he's still the same old Takuma Tsurugi, but but hey, we like him better this way, right? The other characters are pretty interesting, you know what I'm saying? Especially the female one that accompanies him, which I'm not going to get too much into because spoilers, but the entire cast all did their thing, you know what I'm saying? Shinichi Chiba, aka Sonny Chiba, was great. Masafumi Suzuki was awesome. Masashi Ishibashi as Shinbachi, awesome as always, especially since, you know, he returns from the dead, you know, basically. What else I want to say? You know, some of the foreigners they got, you know, not too bad, I would definitely say. So, you know, no complaints there. So, yeah. So the story, characters, and acting all get a 4 out of 5 on this. The action in this film is awesome. You know what I'm saying? And a great improvement of, you know, the first one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the action in the first film was awesome. So, but the action in this film is a fine improvement of it. You know what I'm saying? And a great enhancement of it. You know, and you can tell that Sonny Chiba's action style evolved with each film that he makes, especially when he does like the Jidaigeki samurai films. You know what I'm saying? So it's a nice treat. he and his team, the Japan Action Club, did a good job with the fight choreography, I would definitely say. You know what I'm saying? The fight scenes were very well shot and edited and lit as well. You know what I'm saying? No complaints there. And the film as a whole was shot very well and edited well and lit, I could definitely say. You know what I'm saying? So, no complaints there. What else? Oh, the music in this, still awesome as always. And it still has that iconic main theme of the series, which I like. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it when it comes to the main theme. You know what I'm saying? But we also got, a little remix of the theme in the third film, but we'll get into that later once we get into the third film. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so the music was composed very well in this. So, the action, cinematography, editing, lighting, and the music all get a 5 on a 5. Overall, Satsujinken 2, aka Return of the Street Fighter, is a great sequel to the original that I highly recommend, especially if you're a fan of Sonny Chiba. This film gets a 5 out of 5. Hopefully you'll enjoy this review despite some hiccups with the brain farts and the background noises and all that. Again, I apologize for that. That's my family. So, yeah, let me know what y'all think about Satsujinken 2, aka Return of the Street Fighter. If y'all watch it already, in the comments below. If y'all like this video, y'all can hit that like button, share it, comment already. If you like this type of content, y'all can subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to keep y'all notified. Y'all can also follow me in my other social media accounts. And stay tuned for more other reviews and more other videos along the way. So with all that said, this is your boy, Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji, aka the Pervy Sensei, signing out. Peace.